Parvin was the daughter of one of the most respected families in town, living in a big house. In terms of appearance, and without considering her inner struggles, she was pale and delicate. Her beauty seemed wilted and had not yet fully blossomed. It was already touched by the harshness of autumn. She had large eyes, thick lashes, a delicate and short nose, and well-shaped lips. Tall but very thin, with small shoulders and breasts. Overall, she resembled a cypress tree affected by disease, or a deer that was skittish and alone, longing to escape from human hands and run freely to empty desert until the thirst for solitude subside and the weight of her sadness eased. She was all alone. No one knew what kind of affliction had struck this delicate flower that couldn't withstand the autumn chill. She hadn't made her like other girls her age, missing out on the joy and grace of youth. Parvin was like stuck lemon dry, thin and always lost in her thoughts. Her parents had no idea what this fragile creature was thinking, or why she was fading away like a waning moon. They consulted every doctor in town and tried every tonic available, but even the antidotes seemed like poison to her, leaving her more miserable than before. She burned with a pain unlike any love-stricken person could imagine. I mentioned love, and an older woman from the family who might have seen similar experiences in Parvin suggested that perhaps she was in love. Everyone chimed in, saying love is a pleasure, and pleasure doesn't leave someone looking so frail and disheveled. But she argued back, what do you know? Maybe she's an unfulfilled lover whose heart hasn't found its match. Then she added, no, I'm telling you this pain is the pain of love. No doctor or medicine can help. To support her claim, she pointed to Parvin's intense passion for music, saying those violent melodies were the cries of love. They set out to find her beloved. They didn't take Parvin's refusal seriously and arranged for her to be engaged to a young man related to them, a slender, fair-skinned youth. Parvin was thrown off by this engagement. Not having love and being forced to pretend to love was the worst kind of pain. A strange fear shook her to her core, and her heart ached for that beautiful, kind boy who was trying so hard to find a way into her heart. But there was nothing she could do about it. Every time she saw him, she would retreat to her small room, seeking solace with her poor blind crow. Moments later, the sound of Saba played on the violin would drift from her room, echoing the tune of Carvan. Her fiancé would often come to visit her, but almost always they were denied those romantic moments. Instead, Parvin treated her violin like a sacred idol, caressing and praising it as if it were magic. The music would enchant her, drawing her into a world where suffering didn't exist, a realm ruled by harmony and beauty, where the ugliness and imbalance of life couldn't hurt or disturb her. Oh music, dear and magnificent music, 1,000 blessings upon you. In that vast world filled with inspiration and allure, brimming with passion and feeling, Parvin realized that our true existence is intertwined with suffering caused by imbalance. The pain was endured comes from this lack of harmony. And she thought, what if? No. She didn't want to drown her sorrows in taverns or temporarily ease her pain with wine and intoxication. She longed for a day when the world would be filled with balance and beauty. The final diagnosis came from a man who had just returned from America. He suggested that Parvin should see a psychiatrist. He shared, I went through something similar myself, and I'm still struggling. A lot of people in America have been affected like this after the war. The burden of misfortune, despair, and sorrow has made humanity sick. Everyone is anxious and grieving. Life has become a kind of social deprivation. No one knows their purpose or has hope for tomorrow. What kind of life is this if we can't enjoy anything? I used to find so much joy in music that I'd forget my existence, but now even music doesn't bring me joy anymore. My heart feels dead. When Parvin looked at the newcomer, she suddenly turned away from him. Her large eyes filled with intensity as she said, I actually enjoy music a lot. I die for music. Nothing brings me joy like music does. She gently stroked the blind girl she held in her arms. The man from America continued without really listening to her or being surprised by her odd companion. Yeah, I don't enjoy anything anymore. The song of love and hope has died in my heart. My heart feels like a heavy stone, frozen and weighed down. I wish I didn't even have to live. Just as you love life, I'm in love with death. I crave a death that frees me from this burden of being alive and not enjoying anything at all. That releases me from myself, the source of all this sorrow. My heart aches for just one moment of forgetfulness, one moment of losing myself, one moment where I'm not aware of my feelings. Parvin's simple-minded fiancé chimed in during his speech, saying, Play ping pong, it will make you feel better. The respectable gentleman, now fully engaged in his rant, added, I wish I could escape from myself, run away from life. Parvin interrupted him again, saying, When I listen to a great piece of music, I become so lost in it that I experience that forgetfulness you're longing for.